We are staying in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, where residents are grappling with the worst flood in recent decades. Thousands of residents have been displaced, with facilities including the Maiduguri Teaching Hospital and houses submerged. The flood, according to sources, is as a result of the collapse of the Alau Dam. The incident, which began a few days ago, reached its peak in the early hours of today, displacing residents of about 6 communities. The floodwaters claimed several houses, shops, hospitals, and other properties worth billions of naira. Residents of the state capital have continued to flee to safe places as their houses are being submerged. At the moment, the state government has commenced evacuation of survivors of the flood to temporary camps. TVC News senior reporter Jesse Tafida has been monitoring that situation, and he told us that the Vice President, Kashim Shettima, would be in Borno State to assess the incident.
An early morning flood caught residents of Maiduguri, the Borno State capital, unawares. The floodwaters brought most parts of the metropolis on its knees. Residential areas, shops, hospitals, markets, schools and bridges were submerged. Many residents tried to save what they could as the water level increases. Others flee to relatively safer areas as fast as they could. The state government has since commenced evacuation of victims of the flood disasters as they are being provided temporary shelters. Though the government is yet to issue an official statement on number of casualties, it advises residents to ensure their safety. The floods, as a result of Alau Dam collapse, has washed most parts of the state. A situation residents say occurred sometime in 1994. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
President Bola Tinubu has expressed deep concern about the flooding in part of Maiduguri. He condoled with the government and people of the state, especially families that have lost their means of livelihood due to the disaster triggered by the collapse of the Alau Dam. While relevant authorities are still assessing the damage wrought by the flood, the president calls for the immediate evacuation of people from affected areas. The president assured Governor Babagana Zulum that the federal government is ready to collaborate to address the immediate humanitarian needs of the affected people. He also ordered the National Emergency Management Agency to assist the flood victims, adding that it remains committed to mobilizing federal resources to support the state during this difficult time.